Right now, at this very moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Not where you want to be, perhaps, but where you need to be. Life has a way of bringing us to the precise point where we can learn what we need to learn, heal what we need to heal, and become who we're meant to become. You might be wondering why this message has found its way to you today. Why now? Why when everything seems uncertain, when the path ahead looks unclear, when doubt creeps into your mind like an unwelcome guest? The answer is simple yet profound. Because you're ready to hear what your soul has been whispering to you all along. There's something beautiful about being human. We get to experience this magnificent adventure called life, with all its ups and downs, its joys and sorrows, its victories and defeats. But here's what most people never realize. We are not victims of our circumstances. We are not powerless beings tossed around by the winds of fate. We are creators, each and every one of us, with the power to shape our reality through our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions. You see, the universe operates on a fundamental principle that most people overlook. What you think about, you bring about. What you focus on expands. What you believe becomes your reality. This isn't just positive thinking or wishful dreaming. This is the way life works. Your thoughts are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of consciousness, and they will grow into the experiences of your life. Right now, as you listen to these words, your life is a reflection of your past thinking. Everything you see around you, every relationship, every circumstance, every challenge, every blessing, it all stems from the thoughts you've been thinking and the beliefs you've been holding. This might feel overwhelming at first, but it's actually the most liberating truth you could ever understand. If your thoughts have created your current reality, then new thoughts can create a new reality. If your beliefs have shaped your experiences, then new beliefs can shape new experiences. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You are not limited by your past, your family history, your education, or your current circumstances. You have within you right now everything you need to create the life you truly want. But here's where most people get stuck. They want to change their lives, but they keep thinking the same thoughts. They want different results, but they keep doing the same things. They want to feel better, but they keep focusing on what's wrong. Change begins in your mind. It starts with a decision to think differently, to see differently, to believe differently. Let me share something with you that might shift your entire perspective. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the witness to your emotions. You are not your circumstances. You are the consciousness experiencing your circumstances. This understanding changes everything because it means you have a choice. You can choose which thoughts to entertain and which ones to dismiss. You can choose how to respond to your emotions rather than being controlled by them. You can choose how to interpret your circumstances rather than being victimized by them. When you were born, you came into this world with everything you needed. Not material things, but spiritual qualities. You came with love, with joy, with peace, with creativity, with wisdom. These aren't things you need to acquire from outside yourself. They're already within you, waiting to be expressed. Life isn't about getting something you don't have. It's about remembering and expressing what you already are. But somewhere along the way, many of us forgot this truth. We started believing that we were separate from the source of our good. We started thinking that happiness comes from outside circumstances, that love comes from other people, that success comes from external achievements. We began to see ourselves as lacking, as not enough, as needing to prove our worth. This is where suffering begins, in the belief that we are separate from our source, that we are not whole and complete as we are. But this belief is an illusion. You have never been separate from the infinite intelligence that created you. You have never been cut off from the love that is your essence. You have never been anything less than perfect, whole, and complete. The challenges you face, the problems that seem insurmountable, the fears that keep you awake at night, they are not punishments. They are not signs that something is wrong with you. They are opportunities. Opportunities to grow, to expand, to remember who you truly are. Every challenge contains within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. When you shift your perspective and begin to see challenges as opportunities, everything changes. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what is this here to teach me? Instead of feeling like a victim, you begin to feel empowered. Instead of being reactive, you become responsive. Life is not happening to you, life is responding to you. Every person, every situation, every circumstance is a mirror reflecting back to you your inner state of being. When you change your inner world, your outer world must change to match it. This is not theory, this is law. This is how the universe works. You have the power to choose your response to anything that happens in your life. Between what happens to you and your response, there is a space. In that space lies your freedom, your power, your ability to create your experience. Most people react automatically without conscious. When you choose love over fear, peace over conflict, understanding over judgment, you align yourself with the highest forces in the universe. You become a co-creator with the infinite intelligence that governs all things. You step into your power as a spiritual being having a human experience. Here's something that might surprise you. The very thing you're struggling with right now is your greatest gift in disguise. The area where you feel most challenged is the area where you have the most potential for growth and contribution. Your wounds can become your wisdom. Your pain can become your purpose. Your struggles can become your strengths. Many people spend their lives trying to avoid discomfort, trying to eliminate all challenges, trying to create a life free from problems. But this is not the path to fulfillment. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. Evolution occurs when you're stretched beyond your current limits. Transformation takes place in the space between who you were and who you're becoming. The key is not to avoid challenges, but to change your relationship with them. See them as friends rather than enemies. Welcome them as teachers rather than adversaries. Understand that every challenge is perfectly designed to help you grow into the person you need to become, to live the life you're meant to live. You are not here by accident. Your life is not a random series of events. You chose to be here at this time, in this place, with these particular challenges and opportunities. Your soul knew exactly what it needed to experience, to learn, to express. Trust that there is a divine purpose unfolding in your life, even when you can't see it clearly. Sometimes the path is clear and easy. Sometimes it's dark and difficult. Both are necessary. Both serve your highest good. The easy times give you joy and remind you of life's beauty. The difficult times give you strength and reveal your inner power. Without contrast, there would be no growth. Without challenges, there would be no victory. You are stronger than you think you are. You are more capable than you believe. You are more powerful than you can possibly know. The same force that moves the planets and grows the trees and beats your heart is alive within you. You are not separate from this force. You are an expression of it. When you align yourself with this truth, when you remember your connection to the infinite, miraculous things begin to happen. Doors open that you didn't even know existed. Opportunities appear as if from nowhere. People come into your life at exactly the right time with exactly what you need. Synchronicities multiply. Life begins to flow with an ease and grace that amazes you. This isn't luck. This isn't coincidence. This is what happens when you align with who you truly are and live from that authentic place. When you stop trying to force life to be what you think it should be and instead allow it to be what it wants to become through you. You have unique gifts, talents, and perspectives that the world needs. There are people who need to hear your message, to receive your love, to benefit from your contribution. You matter more than you know. Your life has meaning and purpose beyond what you can currently see. But you must first recognize your own worth. You must first love yourself unconditionally. You must first accept yourself completely. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot love others more than you love yourself. You cannot contribute to the world from a place of emptiness and self-rejection. Self-love is not selfish. It's the most unselfish thing you can do. When you love yourself, you have love to give to others. When you're at peace with yourself, you bring peace to every situation. When you're fulfilled within yourself, you can contribute to others' fulfillment. Stop waiting for permission to be yourself. Stop waiting for others to approve of your dreams. Stop waiting for circumstances to be perfect. Stop waiting for fear to disappear. The time is now. The person is you. The place is here. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the next step. Life will meet you there and show you the way. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you need to become. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not diminish you. Your failures do not limit you. You are not your history. You are not your circumstances. You are a spiritual being with infinite potential, unlimited possibility, and divine purpose. Every day is a new beginning. Every moment is a fresh start. Every breath is an opportunity to choose again, to think differently, to respond from a higher place. You have the power to reinvent yourself at any moment. You have the ability to choose a new direction at any time. The thoughts you're thinking right now are creating your future. The words you're speaking right now are shaping your reality. The actions you're taking right now are determining your destiny. Choose wisely. Choose consciously. Choose from love rather than fear, from possibility rather than limitation, from abundance rather than scarcity. There is enough for everyone. There is enough love, enough success, enough happiness, enough of everything. You don't need to compete with others. You don't need to prove that you're better than anyone else. There is room for everyone to shine their light, to share their gifts, to live their purpose. Your success doesn't diminish others. Your happiness doesn't take away from anyone else's joy. Your abundance doesn't create lack for others. The universe is infinitely creative and abundantly generous. There are unlimited ways for good to come into your life and the lives of everyone around you. When you truly understand this, jealousy disappears. Competition transforms into collaboration. Scarcity thinking gives way to abundance consciousness. You begin to celebrate others' successes because you know that their good fortune is a sign that good fortune is available to all. You are connected to everyone and everything. What affects one affects all. When you heal yourself, you contribute to the healing of the world. When you raise your consciousness, you lift the consciousness of humanity. When you choose love, you increase the amount of love in the universe. This is not just metaphysical speculation. This is practical reality. Your energy affects everyone around you. Your thoughts contribute to the collective consciousness. Your actions ripple out into the world in ways you may never fully understand. You have a responsibility to yourself and to the world to be the best version of yourself you can be. Not perfect. There's no such thing as perfection in the human experience, but authentic, but conscious, but loving, but true to who you are at your core. The world needs your light. The world needs your love. The world needs your unique contribution. Don't hide your gifts. Don't play small. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Shine brightly. Share generously. Love abundantly. When you live from this place of authenticity and purpose, life becomes an adventure rather than a struggle. Challenges become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Relationships become opportunities for mutual growth rather than sources of drama. Work becomes an expression of your gifts rather than a necessary evil. You begin to see that everything is working for your good, even when it doesn't look that way from your current perspective. You begin to trust that there is a divine intelligence orchestrating your life, bringing you exactly the experiences you need for your highest development. This doesn't mean life becomes easy. It means life becomes meaningful. It doesn't mean you won't face difficulties. It means you'll face them with greater strength, wisdom, and peace. It doesn't mean you won't have problems. It means you'll see problems as opportunities and solutions will come more easily. You are not alone in this adventure. The same intelligence that guides the stars in their courses is guiding your life. The same love that creates and sustains the universe is loving you right now. The same power that transforms seeds into flowers is transforming you into who you're meant to become. Trust this process. Trust your path. Trust yourself. You have everything you need within you right now to take the next step, to make the next choice, to move in the direction of your dreams. Your dreams are not random fantasies. They are clues to your purpose. They are invitations from your higher self. They are glimpses of what's possible for you. Don't dismiss them as unrealistic. Don't talk yourself out of them. Honor them. Nurture them. Take steps toward them. You don't need to know how your dreams will manifest. You just need to hold the vision and take inspired action. The how will reveal itself as you move forward. The path will become clear as you walk it. The way will open as you proceed with faith and determination. Fear will try to stop you. Doubt will whisper in your ear. Other people may not understand your vision. This is normal. This is part of the process. Don't let fear make your decisions. Don't let doubt determine your direction. Don't let others' limitations become your limitation. You came here to express something unique through your life. You came here to contribute something special to the world. You came here to learn, to grow, to love, to serve. Don't leave this world without giving your gifts. Don't depart without sharing your love. Don't exit without making your contribution. The time is now. Not when you feel ready. You may never feel completely ready. Not when circumstances are perfect. They may never be perfect. Not when fear disappears. Courage is not the absence of fear, but action in the presence of fear. You have been preparing for this moment your entire life. Every experience has been training. Every challenge has been strengthening you. Every setback has been setting you up for something greater. You are ready whether you feel ready or not. Life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. This is your time to shine, to grow, to love, to contribute, to become all that you're capable of becoming. The message that brought you here today is no accident. The timing is perfect. The words you needed to hear have found you exactly when you needed to hear them. This is how the universe works. This is how love operates. This is how consciousness conspires to help you remember who you are and why you're here. You are a magnificent being. You are a unique expression of the infinite. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. Your life matters. Your dreams matter. You matter. Don't waste another moment doubting yourself. Don't spend another day playing small. Don't delay another instant in stepping into your power. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. The people whose lives you're meant to touch are waiting for you to show up. The contribution you're here to make is waiting for you to make it. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. Rise to meet it with everything you have. Answer the call of your soul. Follow the guidance of your heart. Trust the wisdom of your spirit. You are exactly where you need to be, with exactly what you need to do exactly what you came here to do. The only question is, will you do it? Will you say yes to life? Will you say yes to yourself? Will you say yes to your purpose? The choice is yours. The power is within you. The time is now. Your greatest life is waiting for you to claim it. Step into it with confidence, with courage, with love. You deserve it. The world needs it. And deep in your heart, you know it's time. There's something magical that happens when you align with your true nature. Doors that seemed permanently closed suddenly swing open. Resources appear from unexpected sources. People enter your life who become catalysts for your transformation. These aren't coincidences. They are the natural result of living in harmony with your authentic self. When you stop resisting who you are and start accepting yourself completely, you create space for miracles. The energy you were using to fight against yourself becomes available for creation, for contribution, for joy. It's like removing a dam that was blocking a river. The water flows freely, naturally, powerfully. Your thoughts are creative forces. Every thought you think is either moving you toward what you want or away from it. There is no neutral ground every moment. You're either building the life you desire or reinforcing the life you want to change. This awareness gives you tremendous power because it means you can redirect your thoughts at any time. Most people underestimate the power of their inner world. They focus on changing external circumstances while neglecting the internal landscape that creates those circumstances. But the wise person knows that lasting change begins within. Change your inner world, and your outer world must follow. This is spiritual law. You are living in a field of infinite possibilities right now. Every moment contains unlimited potential. What limits your experience is not what's available to you, but what you believe is available to you. Expand your beliefs and you expand your possibilities. Open your mind and you open your life. There's a difference between having experiences and being conscious of your experiences. Most people go through life half asleep, reacting automatically to circumstances, living from habit and conditioning. But you can wake up. You can become fully present to your life. You can live with conscious awareness and deliberate intention. When you live consciously, you begin to notice patterns that were invisible before. You see how your thoughts create your feelings, how your feelings influence your actions, how your actions shape your results. This awareness gives you the power to interrupt negative patterns and create positive ones. Your emotional state is a choice, not always an easy choice, but always a choice nonetheless. You can choose to focus on what's working rather than what's not. You can choose to see opportunity rather than obstacles. You can choose to feel grateful rather than resentful. These choices compound over time to create dramatically different life experiences. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your energy and attract more good into your life. When you appreciate what you have, you create more to appreciate. When you acknowledge the blessings in your life, you open the channel for more blessings to flow. Gratitude turns what you have into enough, and enough into abundance. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions to start living the life you want. Perfect conditions don't exist. There will always be something that's not quite right, someone who doesn't approve, some reason to wait. But life is happening now. Your dreams are calling now. Your purpose is waiting now. Every person you meet is a teacher. Every situation you encounter is a classroom. Every challenge you face is a curriculum designed specifically for your growth. When you see life this way, you stop being a victim and become a student. And students can learn from anything. Your relationships are mirrors reflecting your inner state back to you. The people who irritate you are showing you something about yourself that needs attention. The people who inspire you are reflecting back your own potential. The people who love you are reminding you of your true nature. Use every relationship as an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. Forgiveness is not about condoning wrong behavior or forgetting past hurts. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the prison of resentment and anger. When you forgive, you don't change the past, but you change your relationship to the past. You reclaim your power and open your heart to love again. You cannot change other people, you can only change yourself. But when you change yourself, you change the dynamic of every relationship. When you become more loving, you experience more love. When you become more peaceful, you experience more peace. When you become more joyful, you experience more joy. Your body is a perfect reflection of your consciousness. Every cell responds to your thoughts and emotions. When you think loving thoughts, your body produces chemistry that supports health and vitality. When you think fearful or angry thoughts, your body produces chemistry that creates stress and disease. Take care of your thoughts, and you take care of your body. There is wisdom in stillness. In the quiet moments, when the mind settles and the chatter stops, you can hear the voice of your soul. This inner guidance is always available to you, but you must create space to receive it. Make time for silence. Make time for solitude. Make time to connect with the deeper part of yourself that knows what you need to know. Your intuition is your direct connection to infinite intelligence. It speaks to you through hunches, feelings, sudden insights, and knowing. Learn to trust this inner wisdom. It will guide you to opportunities that your logical mind couldn't have conceived. It will warn you of dangers that your analysis couldn't have predicted. It will lead you to your highest good. Life is not about avoiding pain. Life is about growing through pain into wisdom. Every difficult experience contains a gift, though it may be disguised. Every loss opens space for something new. Every ending makes way for a new beginning. Pain that is not transformed into wisdom is simply suffering without purpose. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your current limitations. You are not your family history or your circumstances. You are a creative being with the power to reinvent yourself at any moment. Your past has brought you to this point, but it doesn't determine where you go from here. That choice belongs to you. Success is not about achieving external goals, though goals are important. True success is about becoming the person you're capable of becoming. It's about expressing your authentic self fully. It's about contributing your unique gifts to the world. It's about living with purpose, passion, and peace. When you succeed in this way, external success follows naturally. Money is simply energy in physical form. It flows to those who provide value, who serve others, who solve problems. When you focus on how you can contribute rather than what you can get, abundance flows naturally. When you see money as a tool for good rather than as security or status, you attract it more easily. Your work should be an expression of your soul, not just a way to pay bills. When you do work that aligns with your values and utilizes your gifts, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like play. It energizes rather than drains you. Find a way to serve others through your natural talents, and you'll never work a day in your life. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is information. It tells you that you're at the edge of your comfort zone, about to grow, about to expand, about to become more than you were. Feel the fear, acknowledge it, thank it for trying to protect you, then move forward anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. You have unlimited creative potential. You are connected to the same source that creates galaxies and grows forests and paints sunsets. This creative force wants to express itself through you in unique and beautiful ways. Stop limiting yourself with thoughts of, I'm not creative, or I don't have talent. You are creativity itself, looking for ways to express. Your health is not just about your physical body. True health includes emotional well-being, mental clarity, and spiritual connection. When any one of these areas is out of balance, it affects all the others. Take care of yourself holistically. Nourish your body, calm your mind, heal your emotions, and connect with your spirit. The present moment is all you ever have. The past exists only in memory. The future exists only in imagination. Life is happening right now, in this moment, as you read these words. When you learn to live fully in the present, anxiety about the future and regret about the past naturally dissolve. Peace becomes your natural state. You are not meant to struggle through life. Struggle comes from resistance to what is. When you stop fighting against reality and start working with it, life becomes easier. This doesn't mean becoming passive or giving up your dreams. It means aligning yourself with the flow of life rather than swimming against the current. Your words have power. They create your reality and influence the reality of others. Speak words of love, encouragement, possibility, and truth. Avoid words of judgment, criticism, limitation, and fear. Your words are spells you cast upon the world. Choose them wisely. Every ending contains within it the seed of a new beginning. When one door closes, another opens. When one chapter ends, a new one begins. When you lose something, you make space for something else to enter. Trust the cycles of life. Trust that endings are not failures, but completions that make way for new creations. You came into this world to love and be loved. Everything else is secondary. When you make love your priority, everything else falls into place. When you lead with your heart, your mind follows with solutions. When you choose love over fear in every situation, you align with the most powerful force in the universe. Love is not just an emotion. Love is the creative principle that underlies all existence.